Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Raunchy podcast. This is episode 4, and our special guest today is Cadence Asmus. And, and water.
Always chugging water.
Cadence is like a super fan of the podcast. She talks about it all the time. Can't get enough of it. And so, since we feel bad for her, she's like one of those Make-A-Wish kids. Okay. We thought we could have her on.
Make-A-Wish?
Okay.
Make-A-Wish?
How are you feeling right now? Pretty excited?
Yeah.
Pretty excited. I'm excited.
Cadence hasn't stopped laughing for the past 30 minutes.
Yeah, she's kind of been going crazy.
Because I'm confused.
Cadence might do crack. I was setting this up, and the entire time she was saying Badeshnik or whatever.
Badeshka.
Oh, so different. That is super different.
An ox up. That's it backwards. If you
What
were
is that?
wondering.
What's that mean?
It's from a video.
It's from a Vine, isn't it?
So, I'm not crazy. You know what it's from.
But also show my general manager, because she let us come here and record, which was super nice of her.
The Gladiator.
The Gladiator,
Uh-huh.
my general manager, the best. I love Gladdy. I hope they can't hear us too well up there because
Raunchy.
It's about to get raunchy down here.
it's going to get raunchy down here, you might say. But yeah, so
I feel weird not being able to see your face, so I'm just going to skedaddle right here.
you just love me that
What?
much.
Because like,
I can't see
when we were
anyone's
talking,
face.
You just made eye contact with both of us, so
No.
Cadence is really flustered.
I can't
Really
see.
flustered.
I'm so
I can't see.
Here, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So,
It's because I scream.
it's a good mic, but when Cadence is screaming, not so much.
No, it's even better.
We have a handy-dandy book here. We're going to do at
You can't
some
tell
point.
them.
It's a surprise. You have to watch all the way through. I hate
There's going to be surprises throughout the video sketch walls all the way.
Like,
That's how you get them, because then they don't know.
That's how you get like 5th graders. And they're all like, I can't miss. They're like, on a notebook. They're like taking notes on it.
Putting down timestamps. Putting down in the comments, guys, the special event starts here. That's pretty cool.
That's
actually.
cheating.
Creators like,
I don't get that.
Don't
that's
get
like an inside joke.
You just said that you're going to tell all of those.
At some point.
That would be so
Or now.
dog.
It'd be a lot.
Why not now?
Because if we did that, it would just be Jerry and I talking. We'd be like,
I don't really know.
That's what I do anyways.
I don't really know
we're
where.
talking. You gotta be a part of it.
I don't know where Z
I can't.
comes from.
Zim.
Yeah, Zin. But when
Yeah.
did we start that?
What are you
Definitely.
talking about?
Oh, yeah. Zin, that's good. So my dog is horrified of Isaiah. Like, absolutely terrified of Isaiah. Fluffernutter, the man. Fluffernutter's a great dog. Doesn't bark at too many people, but Isaiah is someone that he will bark at continuously, like all the time.
I mean, you would think every time I walk into Jeremiah's house, I like kick him in the
Jeremiah.
face or something. You would think every time I walk into Jeremiah's house, I just kick him in the face or something because, like, literally, Jerry opens the door. If I'm standing behind Jerry, he can smell me. He's like,
Yeah, you can smell him.
it's like irritable.
He's a good boy. But at one point, we had hot Cheetos in my room, and we were trying to get Fluffernutter to like Isaiah. So Isaiah would, like, throw hot
that's his
Cheetos
name.
at Fluffernutter. And I have a video of
I was
it.
confused.
And Fluffernutter, like, is watching the whole time and, like, sneaks towards it and eats
I
it.
see it
and
blinking.
goes, Tim, that's good.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Crack addict. Cadence is a crack addict. All right.
We already know. Everyone knows.
Oh.
It's literally nothing new.
Cadence does cocaine.
No, Cadence is pretty nice. Me and Cadence dated in 7th grade.
Yeah, you did.
Dated in 7th grade
Cadence.
and part of 8th grade. Now, we're not at the Q&A, but I do have a question just to make you uncomfortable.
I already know it. Tell me.
Why is it? Here we go.
It just turned red when you said that.
7 or 8 months of relationship.
Because you scared me. I don't know.
I actually am psychotic. Yeah, she never kissed me one time.
Whoops.
Never once.
My bad.
Even I remember one time we went to the movies with a bunch of people, and Jesse was
A
there.
potato movie.
It was The Martian. And since he was
potato movie.
yeah,
He grew potatoes.
it was a great movie. The
No,
Martian.
it
was a-
I saw it with you. We went with the grandma.
Yeah, The Gratian.
You went twice.
Gratian.
It was not good.
The Martian is a fantastic movie. It's won
No.
awards in several categories.
It's not good. Don't watch it.
And
I
yeah,
didn't like it.
So-
Jesse didn't like it. No one liked it.
whole time I'm watching it and I'm like, this is a great movie. And they're like, he's making potatoes. I'm like, this is a great movie, and you guys are just flaming it. Right now.
No, it wasn't good.
Did you
was
like
boring.
The Martian?
I did.
Yeah,
That was good.
it's a great
You're
movie.
kidding.
No,
You're lying.
If you went back and watched it without being an asshole, you would think it's probably a good movie also.
Cadence is gonna cry.
But yeah, anyways.
I'm not.
Anyways, at one point in
I
the
could still
movie,
cry.
I tried to make a move for the first time,
Absolutely not.
How'd that go for you?
and it
Absolutely not.
didn't work out. And I got pissed, so I
Went to watch baseball or something.
I did. I went and watched the Cubs.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
That's a bold stretch. Well, I mean, 7th and 8th grade. I mean, you're not.
I mean, you would think so.
Don't
But
hug her, man.
but then we broke up, and like 2 weeks after,
Yeah.
What? 2 weeks after what? Am I missing something?
2 weeks after we broke up,
Oh, he's going into.
No, don't.
I won't.
No.
Oh.
Basically, I was heartbroken.
Tell me later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But that's all I have.
My
I
hands
was
got
just trying to
sweaty.
make you. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Trying to make you uncomfortable.
Good job. Even though I already knew.
We were gonna have Nina on here, and we had some things planned to make this just an uncomfortable podcast. But
I already knew.
Nina couldn't be on here, and that feels sad. Feels real sad.
Feels sad, man.
It does.
It do. It be.
But
It does.
I mean, we'll have her on another time.
And I'll be back. I will.
And
Sure.
Yeah.
Cadence will be back. So
Yeah.
But yeah, feels sad that Nina couldn't be on here. But she is doing some. She works at a gymnastics place.
Metro.
Metros.
204th and Dodge.
And she says it's wild. She says that
By my
she has to
house.
deal with a lot of kids that are like extremely rowdy.
Yeah. I don't even know how, but we got to talking about like work and shit today and PSP. And Nina was like, anytime a kid like falls or does anything, I'm just like, please don't cry. Please don't cry. Like, I was like, that's exactly what I would.
Yeah, that would suck.
Parents would be like, why are you crying? I'd be like, here we go.
I watched a video on Twitter of this girl doing like a front handspring,
And she snapped her leg.
and her knees just straight collapsed.
Yeah.
Stop.
And
They went in.
Yeah, I sent
No,
it.
we watched it in English.
I sent it to Nina.
Or were you gone? Were you gone
Was it-
yesterday?
Yes.
Oh.
Remember, I was at you. Okay.
Well then, yeah, we watched it yesterday. Mr. McGreevy put it up.
I sent it to Nina, and I was like, what would you do if one of your kids did this? Could you imagine you're teaching some kids at a lesson, one of them does a front handspring for the first
No,
time,
please stop.
completely just...
Yeah, that'd be some scurry shit. Can we,
Yeah, that'd
The
be
people
horrible.
were scared. They just like crept up to her.
Yeah, they're just like,
Actually.
are you good? You're not good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be horrifying. I think, because she teaches little kids, so, I mean, obviously their moms are just going to be, like, on the move.
Yeah.
And then you have to talk to their mom, because I think that a lot of them would, like, get pissed at her. And that would suck.
I think if you sign your kid up to do gymnastics, you kind of, I'm sure you sign a waiver because
That's
there's
how it
Pretty
is
sure you
for,
do.
that's how it is for all sports. Like,
because
I
shit
mean,
happens.
So then
right?
it's-
you go to baseball, you can get hit in the head with a line drive.
Yep.
I mean, that's
A
just how
what?
it is.
A line, like someone hits a ball really hard and it's like a straight line.
And it hits you.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that would suck. Or if a pitcher beans you. I mean,
Ty got hit
What
with
does that mean?
Wait.
Or
No,
means getting hit by
Jack
a
got
pitch.
hit in the head with a line drive last summer.
really?
It was crazy because like we were just having a batting practice up at the field. You know, we had like the cage out, so like hitting, and Ty was hitting a ball at people. Which Jack's lucky it was Ty because if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you literally can't hit a baseball to save your life.
Wow.
That ball wasn't coming extremely hard off the bat.
Well, Ty's gonna be pissed about that.
Ty gets mad so much.
It really does.
I'm gonna stop for a second.
It's blinking.
It's going.
You can't see the
I
blinking.
have a timer up. So this time
There's
I'm going to be
blinking.
smart and not like try to keep a lookout. I'm going to have a timer on my phone and it sets for 12 minutes and we have a minute and 30 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible feeling.
Ah.
That would hurt so bad.
That would be some shit. But Jack, he like fell down and everything, obviously, and like Rick came over and he was like, and Jack was just like, he was like crying, but not. He wasn't like, like he was like perfectly fine, but there was tears coming down his face. I was like, dog, that's like not good. He like it didn't like his voice. He was talking fine. Didn't sound like you can tell someone's voice will kind of get whatever.
Yeah.
He was
Emotional.
completely just talking normal, but there was like hella tears. And his eyes were like super red. I was like, I don't know about all that. Dog.
Yeah, he just
That's-
got rocked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like can't even control it at that point. It just happened.
But yeah, I feel like that's just a hazard for all sports. That's just how it is. I mean,
Yep.
but I mean, moms get upset. They don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's anyways. So, it's been real nice out recently.
No, it's cold.
Recently, it's been real nice out, and it's making me think summer's almost here. Holy shit!
We only had like a month or something.
Yeah. Last
Oh,
night
yeah.
it snowed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see it.
We were
was shocked.
leaving work and it was snowing. I was like, no fucking way, dog.
Yeah.
But like it didn't stick.
It didn't stick.
It didn't
but
stick at all.
Still, just the fact that it was snowing, I was like, I'm pissed.
That is the worst.
Oh my god, that was right on time.
Perfect.
I'm back.
And we back.
12-minute timer.
Okay, hold on. I'm saying this because I've always wondered this, and I didn't even know something like this would be in this book. I just flipped to a random page.
Okay.
You know, like when you're like ever been on the highway driving,
Yeah.
No. I don't go on the highway.
and like if you look over, if a car's next to you, it looks like the wheels are going backwards.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Well, why
I
is that?
They
really
can
want.
see.
I don't know.
I feel like this is.
It's just.
I mean, it does that for like fans and
I was
stuff
hoping
too. You hoping it was gonna be like a short answer?
like a picture. Yeah.
I told
It's
you,
a
it doesn't tell you the
freaking
answer.
novel.
It's a whole book.
On everything.
Breaks laptop.
Yeah. So for the last,
My brother.
okay, basically
Like 2
to
weeks.
cap that off,
Cat.
weather is shitty in Omaha. That's just how it is. I hate it. It was so nice out, and then it started snowing, and it literally put me in the worst mood. That was horrible.
No, I'm still hyped because I already know it's just gonna keep getting better.
That's true.
I mean, for the next like,
It's gonna only be in like, it's not gonna be like almost 80 again for a hot minute.
That was so nice, dog.
yeah, it was.
That was
Except
stupid
for
nice.
gym, I had to run out on the track, and the track like radiates everything. And I was wearing all black.
For the next week, it's
So
supposed to
it's a
be.
good
That was
combo.
tragic.
Next week, it's supposed to be 60s and 70s, excluding
Which is like
Saturday
normal
and Sunday.
spring weather.
Yeah.
But it's not supposed to like snow or anything. I don't think.
It's supposed to thunderstorm on Wednesday.
Which
It'll be
I
65.
love. I am obsessed with thunderstorms.
I love them
wouldn't say I'm
also.
obsessed, but
No, like I'm obsessed. Like it's bad.
Me and my grandma used to go out onto the deck and watch them on like chairs, and we'd just sit out there, and there was like a little overhang so that we wouldn't get wet.
that's like some of my best childhood memories. Like
Yeah.
if we're all at a cousin's house or something, and there's supposed to be a huge storm.
Uh-huh.
I
And
like
we're all
going in the basement.
I hated that though.
No, because then you can like see outside and it's like dark and it's like scary.
No, but our parents, like, if there was a tornado thing, they would make us go into the laundry room. And so we're all sitting there and it's like fucking freezing. And like, we have just concrete floors and.
My parents would just go outside and we had to figure it out on our own. Like they
I-
literally just watch
Did you ever see
outside
a
to
video on
fix.
Twitter of the monkey that like walks
Yeah.
out? It's like,
Like that when
it's-
it's tornado. Yeah, I go outside for like a little bit until I get screamed at, and they're like, "Come inside, get in the basement." But my dad will stay out there. Like that is completely accurate.
Yeah, my mom's a crackhead also. She just needs something.
I just want to see a tornado once in my life. Once in my life, I'd love to see a tornado.
You haven't seen one? I was in one.
You were
about that.
You were twirling
Talk
around.
about that.
No! I don't remember when, first grade, there was, the worst tornadoes there's been. Here. I wasn't here, though. I was in Fremont, but it, hit here, too. It messed everything up here. I don't know what it was.
Through my circle and shit. Everybody's trees got knocked out except for ours.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Because
it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago because we moved in the
was
summer
literally
that
first grade.
happened.
I think.
And we had to fix the roof because a branch went straight through it.
Yeah, we were at the lake, and all of a sudden my mom came back on the jet ski. We were already packing up because we knew it was going to be spooky out. And then we're all sitting in the car, and my mom's zooming back on jet ski. And behind her, you could just see everything starting to get crazier and crazier. And she got there right in time, hooked the thing and got in our car right away. And then everything started knocking down. It was so scary. So we're just in the car. We couldn't go anywhere.
Movie, dog. That was
I was so confused. I didn't know what was happening. I was so scared. Cool. And my dad, right after it all happened, everything was everywhere and everyone was trying to clean up everything. And he stepped on a nail. And the whole nail went through his heel. And so we got back to Omaha, could not find a single place that was open because everyone was trying to fix everything. A hospital or something.
Oh, so that's excruciating pain for
it
a
was
solid 24
so,
hours.
I mean, a whole nail went through his heel. That doesn't...
That's the worst place to have that happen.
That's a thick part of your foot, I feel like.
bones and shit.
His foot was just bleeding, but not because it was plugged.
I have kind of a funny story about stepping on nails. My cousin...
Fun story.
Yeah, it wasn't funny then, but it is now because I'm just such an idiot. My cousin stepped on a nail. It went through his shoe, but it did not pierce his foot. He was like, that didn't hurt at all. And we were like, but it went through? He was like, yeah, it did. But now hindsight, I realized that there's no way. But he was like, yeah, it didn't hurt at all. I was like, no way. What do? I step on the nail. Goes straight through my foot. Yeah, so I had to sit. And here's the dog.
On the whole time. Okay.
So yeah, went straight through my foot.
I'm pissed.
And
They just got ruined.
I had to sit in the sink, and I was crying my eyes out.
Bawling.
Yeah. I don't know how old I was. We'd just gotten the house, so I was 8. But yeah.
Just however old you were 9 years ago.
10 years ago.
What?
Okay.
That's
This is... I forget the name.
I think me and Jesse have almost been friends for 10 years. That's crazy.
Athena.
You like that?
Athena?
Yeah, Athena.
I used to want to name my kid Athena, but I don't anymore.
Name every single one of my
You have a
kids
kid?
Athena.
No.
Athena 1, Athena 2, Athena 3.
Because I used to be obsessed with mythology stuff.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Dogs
I think that mythology is still cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoy
All the
it,
gods
actually.
and goddesses stuff.
It's cool to read about. Percy Jackson were great books. I
Didn't
have
read
all
that
of them.
though.
Yeah, they're real good.
I like the actual stuff, not the...
Well, yeah, I like the actual stuff also, but it's just I'm not a fake fan. I look into it all the time, so it's what is it called? Law of Attraction. Tell us about that.
I don't know about it. I just seen videos on it. I don't
So you
know.
obviously know more than we do.
I just...
What is
I don't... I'm not going to be able to explain
Can
it.
someone
Okay, Law of Attraction. Nina was talking to me
So
about
you know
this.
about it more.
Law of Attraction is where your mood,
There's just energy things. It
Yeah.
attracts other...
everything in the universe has an energy to it. And
So
your mood.
with affirmations, if you're I'm going to do good on this test, I'm going to do good on this test, I'm going to do good on this test, you're speaking it into the universe, you're going to... It's a more positive thing.
I believe that if you say that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do good on it.
Not to freak yourself out, but I don't know.
I wasn't saying to freak myself out.
No,
Tell
but
yourself something's gonna happen until it does.
I would say it's a mental thing, but I
It's
would
just
not
you're
say that you're
thinking-
speaking to the universe, and the universe is like, hell yeah.
No, you're
I'm
speaking it
feeling
into
this
the
energy
universe.
right now, dude.
You're speaking it into
I swear
the
to God,
universe.
Earl, you send more energy that guy's way right now. You're on a gang. Because these radiant and positive vibes,
No,
and I'm
seriously.
digging it.
No,
Little
really.
Dipper stars are This dude's gonna do real good on his math test right now, dude.
No, not like that. Like, just
No, I believe that's a mental thing.
your aura.
Sure. But yeah, law of attraction is a weird thing.
It's real.
It's brand
It
new
has
to
to
me, and I think it's pretty cool. I get the idea.
Good.
You know what just came in my head for some
God.
reason? You said Little Dipper's like 7, whatever. Big Dipper's like, I'm a ladle.
What?
So one of the running jokes of me and Isaiah is we'll say like stupid stuff, like stop
Like,
signs.
I'm a ladle.
Stop signs be like, I'm stopping. Like what?
That's so random. But like, I
Or
get
like
it.
Athena be like, I'm a dog. Like it's stupid. It was the stupidest
Or
humor.
that one time when we were walking in the hallway, it was like, at the top, be like, wait, no, wait. Because it's a line from a song. Trust me, at the top, it isn't lonely. I was like, trust me, at the top, it isn't lonely. It'd be like, we got lots of people up here. It was like,
It's hilarious.
it's hilarious. I don't know why. Cadence doesn't think so.
No, like, I get
She's
it.
obviously never going to be on another podcast.
Going on to songs,
So why?
me and Isaiah were jamming
Come
in
on,
the car.
work one
Yeah,
day?
last
Yeah.
night we were
I got a
jamming
video.
hard. Yeah,
It was Cody.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
TMG. And they put out songs, and a lot of people don't know that they have songs, and they're all pretty decent.
And they're jokes. It's
Yeah, it's comedy
Yep.
rap.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jokes.
you were scaring her with that. She's like, "What in the hell
Okay.
is that?"
Good vibes.
She's like, "I don't like that energy." Yep. Yeah. We got.
Dog's like, can you stop?
We got a couple reviews on the last podcast, number 3, and my engineering teacher. A lot of people said that was great.
Who is he? I've never seen him.
Mr. Brady.
No, like, I don't know what he looks like. I need a face. I'm good with faces.
He's a
Not
good-looking guy. I mean, he's like 27.
Yeah, okay, so picture like all the teachers in school,
And just-
then the one that's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cadence is like, Mr. Hurd?
What happened to that? Like, everyone went absolutely
Because
haywire for it, and now,
Because what I heard is that people do not like him.
yeah,
I've heard he's a
an
horrible
idiot.
teacher.
Yeah,
Horrible.
he's
Jesse,
stupid.
or someone does not like him at all.
So Jesse doesn't like him.
Jesse Soapy does not like him.
No.
Drop a name.
Y'all ever just like Billy Rubs?
Doug, you're like choking her out. She's like, I don't like this energy. But you can't leave.
What's up?
Stop.
Collaborate and listen. I hate myself.
Collaborate and listen.
Bob.
But yeah, that puts me in such a better mood coming home and blaring music.
Yep.
I know that's like a
Honestly,
common
talking
thing
about
for
his
people, but it is seriously.
Yeah, you just... I'm confused.
Tangent.
You were just talking about Mr. Brady.
Yeah,
About
you
getting
said-
views, and then you're like, yeah, but, just blaring music, that just gets me in gets me feeling
I'm
some kind of way.
I'm stupid.
Gets me feeling that energy.
Yeah,
Dipper's
like my energy. Yeah, energy for my car is like, what's up, little Dipper?
The reviews.
But yeah, the reviews. Mr. Brady, my engineering teacher, said
Loved it.
no.
Oh,
He said that it was extremely profane.
Jinx, you want me to Coke?
He said it was extremely profane for no reason. Like, he says we
Like
need to
in a-
tone it down a notch.
like inappropriate?
Yeah,
Dog is a teacher.
Yes!
but it's raunchy.
Okay, Cadence, you love the podcast, so...
I know.
It's raunchy, and I like how raunchy we are on it, and it's about to go off.
And it is off. It only blinks when it's on, I thought.
There you go. Doesn't turn that back on.
Her tail went.
Is it?
Is it going?
I thought it blinks
take a
when
look.
it's going.
Yeah,
Can I have my J stop?
you have to press it. There you go. Just press it.
Cross.
All right, so
I really hope she did not like this.
Mr. Brady says that it's extremely profane for no reason. We need to take it down a notch because this is going to be around forever. Like,
Yeah! That's so true. But like,
Take down the video? Question mark.
no,
Yeah, Cadence wants me to delete the channel.
no. Just
No more
be
podcasts?
careful with some of the things you say, because sometimes it's just like
Oh, there's been a couple of things we've said before where I was like, that's gonna come back to bite me somehow, though.
Like, get a really good job, you can't get it then, because I'll find it.
Apparently, I've heard from a lot of people. Apparently, that's like
A scare tactic?
Yeah. Like,
But still, people, I think it's more like someone that doesn't like you could use it against you, and then like, I don't know.
like if I'm running for president.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I'm gonna run for president.
Really?
Catch me, yeah.
Really?
Which, that's the thing. There was like a thing that was only like 6% of American citizens think they would want to be the president.
Well, because
Or think that they could be the president.
I'm
do
part
you
of the
see how fast their
94%.
hair turns gray?
Yeah, like, actually, though, like, that has to be the most stressful
Like they look
time.
like they aged 30 years in the 8 years or
Yeah.
4
Go,
years.
go, 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 go.
Yeah, that is, like, Barack Obama,
He
came
looks-
in looking like an absolute stud,
Yeah.
and now he looks like a skeleton.
But still,
Well, not now, because now he has some
Still looks
recovery.
like a man.
Barack Obama is the man. Like,
I don't even understand political stuff at all. Like, at all.
no, I'm not talking about political.
No, but that just came in my head.
But like,
Barack Obama is just sweet.
No,
sure.
but that just popped up into my head. Like, I literally, people
Don't
talk
understand
about.
politics.
I
Yeah.
love politics. Though.
People talk about it all the time, and I seriously have no opinion because I understand nothing.
There are a lot of people that take it too far, though. Like, if someone obviously doesn't know about politics, drop it. Like, there are a couple people in my class that will, like, flame people for their views.
I hate that. It makes me
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
It's like, done. It's really
I just
not
don't
that big of
care.
a deal. We have no effect on the
excited.
polls. We have no effect on the elections. We have
The
nothing.
next
like,
presidential election we do.
but even that's
Oh, true.
minuscule. Like,
Yeah.
people
My
vote.
parents, they asked me what I was gonna like register as. Like
What do you mean?
Republican, Democrat, when I turned 18.
See,
I told them, and we got in quite the argument over it. I was like, really?
Are your parents Democratic?
I feel like I don't want to say that. Just because they're both pretty private and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't even know what my parents are.
My parents are definitely Republican, like for sure.
I feel like mine would be, what does it even mean? Like, I don't understand.
Did
It's
they like
just-
Donald Trump or did they like?
No, I
Hillary?
don't know.
Well, there's
Like, I literally don't.
there's also obviously that would be like the most basic.
Well, yeah,
possible
but,
way.
like-
So that's what I'm thinking.
It's just different views on things.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is, if somebody doesn't know what the hell they're talking about, like, if you're like, yeah, I think that Donald Trump's a pretty cool guy, and the person is like,
Ah!
I literally have never heard the name Donald Trump in my life. Obviously, then you get checked. But don't give them facts on why Donald Trump is better than any person they've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
that
first
shit's
of all,
annoying.
they don't care.
Yeah.
You're making them uncomfortable. Nobody else around you cares. You're making everybody else uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable.
And you just think like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, just keep it to yourself. One thing I do hate, though, is when somebody who obviously doesn't know anything about
Tries to
politics
blame you.
starts saying shit. Not even trying to blame you, but like just starts talking about it, and you're like, that's not right.
See, I can usually
That's
catch
not right.
people when they're doing that because I'm like, they just sound stupid.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
just
can
know.
tell. You can tell.
You can definitely tell. That
That's
is
like
one
that.
thing I don't like to get into is politics. I like politics, and I like talking to my grandma about it, but like
Grandma.
I don't like talking to people.
Like, it's just dangerous. That's why anytime I've had people like ask me something, like if you're talking about politics and someone asks you about something you don't know a lot about, that's why every single time I will just be like, I have nothing to say about that. I don't know enough about it. Because I'm not trying to sound like an idiot, because I hate when people do that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, well, your views are just because of your parents. Like, for sure. It's like, dog, everybody
I
has
feel like a lot of
views
people
Why not?
don't have the
because of
same.
everybody has views because of everything around them. Like,
Yeah,
I have
everything
views
is
because of my
going up, like-
parents, because of the news, because
I think
of,
it just depends.
Yeah.
yeah,
Depends on a lot of
it
stuff.
does. So, yeah, politics is a great thing to
I
talk
hate
about,
it.
but don't get in arguments about it when we're 17.
Yep.
Like,
I
get in
hate
arguments
it.
about it when you're a senator. Like,
Yeah. And there's only like 3 kids I can think of off the top of my head who are like that.
I have a good one in mind.
I'm sure we all
I'm
have
sure
the
we
same
all have the
person.
same person in mind.
Same main person.
Yeah. We're just going to say it. Sam Harris. Sam Harris is the king at bringing up
He
politics.
watched your podcast.
I know he does.
That's good.
I appreciate Sam Harris.
He actually knows a lot. He knew something earlier that he told me about. It wasn't like...
He knows a lot, but for instance, we had a sub, Mr.
I just get scared.
Mr. Crumbly is like...
I haven't seen him. Is he like living?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's basically the same person forever. But he's democratic.
Oh my god, that's how he talks to. Like that's how I hear him talk.
He's democratic completely, and Sam Harris was like talking to him about it and like getting into like arguments because he was like, I saw in the World Herald, Donald Trump did this, and Sam just went off on him. I was like,
I just get confused.
But no, I mean, I don't know a lot about Sam Harris. I mean, seems like a nice guy. He plays lacrosse. I think that lacrosse players are tough guys.
They were hitting each other with sticks the other day. I was so scared. That's what lacrosse like is, but like... Stop!
Someone hits her with the city, like, oh yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah, sword fights? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me and Isaiah have those all the time.
Please stop. That's not true.
But yeah. So...
Can we please get into the questions, Doug? I want to ask you guys those so bad. Please.
We'll start with the Q&A first.
I'm going to ask them a bunch of questions about, like, questions from, like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? And see if they can answer any of them. But I guess we're doing the Q&A first.
Okay, Brooklyn Cox says, she asked, are you still planning on...
Okay, I'm going to throw a fit. This never even uploaded.
That'll do it.
Yep, that will do
That will do it.
Brooklyn Cox asked, are you still planning on buying a panda? I'm going to reword it and say, would you ever buy a panda?
I used to want a panda when I was little.
Are we talking about, like, just like, yeah, dude, it'd be sweet to have one? Or, like, realistically going through
maybe
like
panda.
Shit?
Realistically, if you were a wealthy man, would you want a panda?
Sure.
Yes.
I would love a panda until it got bigger.
No, that'd be even better.
They are
fluffy, but they're kind of mean.
They get huge.
Chewbacca,
yeah, they get massive.
Just chill with it.
You think they're really playful and they like find things around them to play with, but you cannot play with them. They are extremely aggressive.
Strong. Okay.
Yeah, like I didn't really know
if a panda started going off on it because they look all like cute and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, once that shit like started opening its mouth, it was like, you see all of its teeth and shit. I'd be like.
Yeah, that would suck. But
Dipper's like, you're fine.
It was like, yo, give me this energy right now. I'm gonna go ape shit on this fool.
Oh my god.
Pluto's like, I got you.
Pluto.
I feel like Pluto probably does not have a lot of energy. Poor guy.
Oh, he's chilling by himself.
Yeah, he is. I remember being so torn up about that when it was not when it was called Not a Planet. It's like, God, why? Like, that's really the most demoralizing thing.
Next.
So yes, but no as well. Sam Harris asks, whose podcast do you get the most inspiration from? That is a fantastic question.
He was talking about podcasts that he likes earlier. Like, all these things I don't know. But like a 3-hour-long one.
There are a lot of podcasts out there. People that you would not think have podcasts that do. Like, Cubs Baseball has a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
And the Chamberlain has a podcast.
Tom Segura has a podcast.
Who?
Tom Segura.
Yeah. I would say I get the most inspiration from Tiny Meat Gang. I love them. They're hilarious. Mm-hmm. They're
Lauren showed me those videos the other day. I've never watched them before.
Yeah. Definitely the people that I like inspired me to do podcasting in general. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what podcast do you guys listen? Do you guys listen to podcasts?
I do.
Ours.
These.
Ours.
Yep.
Yeah. I used to watch David Dobrik's back in the day.
I heard that one's pretty good.
Time. It is pretty good.
I thought he just did vlogs.
He does great vlogs. His merch sucks. It's just clickbait.
You have to make merch. And I'm making it.
Yeah.
I already figured this out.
To design it.
Would you do it in like Photoshop or would you just be like
CustomMake.com?
Draw it. Okay, put this on a shirt. Haven't planned it through yet. Don't worry about it.
No,
Stop pressuring her right now, bro.
My bad. Yeah, David Dobrik is the man, though.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about this. Did we talk about Casey Neistat in the last?
Yes.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
How he was the one that made me want to start a YouTube?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Never mind.
Oh, but you want to talk about it again?
No, I love Casey
Yes,
Neistat.
sure.
100% he's the best YouTuber out there. I'm serious. I love Casey Neistat.
Jerry just creamed himself?
Brent Everett says,
Bryn!
what is the weirdest thing you have seen in someone's house?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. At Elijah's house, his parents put up a bunch of black Santas.
Oh, did you just
And
drop
I
a
like
name?
that.
And
Yeah.
then say something
Lige.
racist?
Lige.
Racist?
No, it's not. I just
felt-
thought... No, but the amount
Here we
that
go.
they have. The amount that they have. They have, like...
That isn't so weird, though. A lot of
No.
people have that
But,
collection. The Black
everywhere.
Santas.
Like, every form of it everywhere.
Yes, like, a lot of people have that. I think
That's
that's
so-
More power to you. Just go for it.
Yeah, honestly.
Maybe I'm making that... Maybe we had a dream about that. Is that just not
But that
true?
is a real thing, I promise
So
you.
maybe it is true. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to think.
Weirdest thing I've ever seen in someone's
Let me
house
think.
was a giant framed poster of this squirrel, and it says, don't, like, it had some weird caption, but it was this squirrel standing straight up, and it had massive balls.
I've seen that before.
I was like, it's pretty cool. He was like, yeah. Like, he was
Yeah.
completely like, yeah, it's pretty nice.
I can't think of
This?
anything else.
Nice.
Just dead serious.
Yeah, I was like, really? But, yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing.
That's a good question.
I don't even know.
Really? Already?
Wait, I
We're
literally
already
don't
like 40
know.
minutes in.
Oh my god, it has to be like 10 hours.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, doesn't it go by fast?
Yeah, it's
It
kinda
flies
rude.
by, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. What's the weirdest thing?
I honestly don't know. Well,
I can't even think of a better one.
There was okay, so you know,
I mean,
like
the Black Santas is
in
pretty
like-
cool.
But like I wasn't expecting it, and that's why it was weird to me.
It would be
Yeah.
weird to me
But
also.
it's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
you know how like in every movie ever, if there's a teenage boy's room, the mom like goes in, it's got like pictures of like girls in bikinis everywhere, like just the
Appropriate.
stereotypical. Okay, I've never met anybody that has
Someone
stuff
actually,
like
someone that I know actually does.
who drop a name. Literally drop a name right now.
I feel like Drew.
Or
Or I'm
Silico?
completely making that up. Someone. Or,
He probably does. Honestly, Drew's,
I saw it on something, and
Drew's a crazy guy.
I'm probably lying
Well,
again. I have
Daniel
bad.
did when we were in like
Goodness.
7th grade. And
Like Daniel.
No. But I remember just like going down into his basement and I was like, I'm uncomfortable. Go ahead. Next question.
I'm uncomfortable.
Next question is from Nina. She says,
Here we go.
what is the ideal height of Cadence's perfect man?
I don't know.
Didn't you say like 5'2"? Because you really like short guys, you can like put your
Yeah.
like rest your head on them and shit.
Really? 5'2"? Next question is from Nina. It says, how tall is Isaiah?
Very good. She's kind of savage. I
Yeah,
wait
she
for
is.
A little
it. She
bit.
actually is.
I wish she was here.
She
so
pops
bad.
off on Twitter, and I kind of like it.
I fucking love Nina.
Yeah, good thing she only got 30 retweets. Pathetic.
They're getting spray tans. You guys have to. Like, I'm not even. Like, you
That's
have to.
1,000. I think we should
Like,
take
that's a
it
summer
down
thing. You
now.
don't even have to do it during school. It's summer. No one can see you.
1,000 is a lot. That's just...
No, just do it to do it. For fun.
I don't
Go
know about
crazy.
all that.
Literally, why would you not? There's nothing holding you back.
Cadence, you need to chill out right now. You're sending really negative energy towards me, and it is stressing me out.
Well, they're doing it in the summer, so.
I don't know.
You are.
I would not bet on that.
Why?
This is fucking good.
Nina.
He's never. Hold on. Stop.
Here we go.
He's never had juice up, and he tried it, and he likes it.
I've had it one time, and I also liked it. I got strawberry banana.
You've
and
had
they-
it. America's Cup. That's the basic one. It's the one that you should always get because you're scared.
Is that what you're...
No, I'm sipping on Scissor Kick.
And everyone knows what that means.
It is
so.
pineapple. Probably. It's popular.
I feel like
That's
a lot
pineapple.
of people do like Juice Stop. I just never got on the wave.
I don't
Like
know what this is
everyone's
called, but it's like
Triple
French
Crown,
cream.
and it tastes like Orange Julius or something.
Orange cream. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's good.
Dude, I'm a dirty slut for anything that's like, like honestly.
Oh my gosh, from Juice Up, they have these things called tornadoes. They're only like $2. And they take like whatever extra they have in the smoothies and they layer them and freeze them. That's like my week snack. So like you try all these flavors, you don't know what they are, but like you try them and they're so good.
Okay, keep
Just
going.
like 40 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
They're so good. You have to get it. That's your next thing you have to get. And you eat it with a spoon.
One thing, I told people I was going to have Nina on and Scoop. I told people I was going to have Nina and Cadence on this week for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, you know what you should do? You should ask her about why she thinks that girl sports are better. I was like...
Nina?
Yeah, I was like,
'Cause
people
wasn't that
are
like a
still
thing for...
on that? Yeah, like, there was a lot of controversy.
I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I got
the
so
only-
confused.
the only
I
thing
get
that bothered
so
me about that
confused
was just
with everything, obviously.
how big it got. I was like, dog.
Girls sports are better than boys. I truly like going to girls sports more than I like going to boys.
I like both.
I mean, I like going to...
It depends, though.
Traitor.
Like...
This guy.
But I told Ty about it, and he said you should ask her. Like, he was heated about it. And I was like,
Really?
I was like, okay, we can talk about that. And then I told Jack on a separate, like, Ty was not there. I told Jack about it, and he was like, you know what you should do? You should ask her why. I was like, really? Like, why is that still
I
a
just don't know
thing?
why people get so worked up about some
Yeah.
things. Like,
It's a
just get
tweet, dog.
past it.
You know what this is?
But, like,
Scroll.
it's good to have
Keep
strong
scrolling.
opinions, too. Everyone's in the right.
But
Me.
Nina says that she wants to be the Twitter something next year. Because she said that...
Twitter.
I don't know. Like, she says that she just deserves to be this Twitter thing. She was very passionate.
Twitter
about it.
what? Like, for, like, an account?
Yeah.
Like a school account?
Yeah. Okay, you
Like,
can stop doing that.
MNHS activities account?
Maybe.
Or...
I don't know. I have no idea. No clue.
I'm about to start asking you guys questions because
No.
I'm really excited.
Okay, shut up.
This
Nina,
is empty.
next question. Nina asks, so is Isaiah crushing on anyone or what?
You're a piece of shit for this.
Next question, then. Okay. Jesse Templeton asks, what's Newton's third law?
I don't know.
Here we go. Never mind. Ended right there.
I just had to do that for physics. Well, I didn't just have to. Like last semester,
It's a
had
tough
to.
one. There is
Everything in motion
stays in motion until
oh,
acted upon by
Is
an
that
outside
the third
force.
one?
That's not the third
That's the
one.
first.
That's the first one.
Equal force, equal thing, something equal with
That's
equal, or is that the
second, I
exact same
believe.
thing? Oh.
No, that is one.
Oh my god, I know more than I thought. So then, what's the third one?
I don't know. I don't want to look it up.
Don't look it up, dog.
Yeah.
If you look it up, I'm hitting you.
I'm
I
getting,
don't know what
can
it
you
is.
look it up?
Why? Do you
'Cause
know
why
it at
can't
all?
You look it up.
No. I mean, we just learned. Dude, PSP is so easy. We just learned about
I
the first
wish.
two.
I wish.
Should take it, dog. Oh, Jerry's looking at that.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Well, okay, here's what happened. Last year in chemistry, Mr. Lerner convinced me that I could do AP physics. If I would have done AP physics, my life would be over. Like, I would have died so long ago. Like, I can't even, oh my gosh. I can't imagine. If I was in AP physics,
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That actually would
because
suck.
physics, normal physics, oh good god, absolutely not.
I thought it was easy. Although I am.
What?
I was in PSP.
Yeah.
So not normal physics.
Yeah.
I'm in physics. Like physics. I don't mess with that class.
Big difference.
Are you sure that we don't have any classes together? Because I swear we had chemistry.
I want to leave.
Big difference, like, among that
I'm so confused. No, I'm not.
Wait, can I literally? I just had one
Can I
question,
literally just ask
and
a
it's one I
question?
forgot to ask last week.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could ask any question and get the complete truth.
Oh my
You could
gosh.
ask anyone anything, get
No,
100%.
stop.
Okay.
Hold on.
Kane's is one of those people
I was talking
that
about
buzzes
this,
the buzzer before he finishes the question. And game show host is just like,
Steve Harvey's like, all right, now we hit that buzzer. Kane's just like,
just
he's like,
anxiety. Steve Harvey's like,
all right, what's the answer? She's like, you want to read the question? He's like, no. What's here? And she's like, Big Dipper. He's like, number one. He's like, Big Dipper's
John Bonet. Have you heard of that before? The pageant girl that she got kidnapped or something about that,
Nice.
and then she died,
That's heavy.
and they never figure out who did it, but 99% sure that her family did it, her brother or something.
as like a
But they have it all
publicity
covered up.
stunt? Or
No, I don't know. It's a really famous thing. Just look it up later. It's super intense, but I want to know.
Is there conspiracy theories?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll look it up later.
Because they were convinced it was some other guy, but you're pretty sure the parents did it or something.
That'd be fucked.
The
That would
brother did something to her, and then the parents covered it up or something. I don't know. It's super scary, and she's a little pageant girl. She's so cute.
I believe it.
There's something else.
The third law, by the way, is for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
So yeah, Kane's got it
This
right.
is genius.
So it's the
So what was the second one?
it's the thing where you pull the thing back and
And
then
it goes, ding. But what was the second
Yeah, I
one?
understand.
I don't know what the second one is. I can look it up if you want me
By
to.
the way, I would want to know JFK, dog.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
I watched the
if,
video the other
if
day.
it was just Oswald who shot him, or if
there was a second shooter.
shooters, or if all that shit.
Okay, in the video I watched, it looked like the driver did it, and I was so confused.
That was one.
Gets
That
shot
was
in the
one
neck
theory.
and then.
Because
shot in
then
the
the
back.
last one, it looked like the driver did it.
That was
Like
one
the one
theory,
that
but that
Because it
got
just
proved
exploded.
wrong. That
Yeah.
got proved wrong.
But I think my question would be.
There's something else I wanted to know.
No, really. I mean, there's.
I watch all those unsolved things
Did
on
Bush shoot
BuzzFeed.
9/11? I don't know.
Or did we actually land on the moon? Just
I thought that was
because
actually... Wait.
It was
The
reason I thought they
promise
didn't-
you.
because I think we did. Honestly, I really
so
do think
too.
we did, but my mom really does not, and I want to know just so I could be like,
Flamer.
yeah,
Or you would get flamed.
Oh.
that would be some shit. If it was like, no, we didn't. I feel
No, but BuzzFeed has all those unsolved things.
Mhm.
Those are all things I want answered. That was the John I think that's her name.
I just
Have
want to
you-
know everything.
Have you guys ever seen what's his name's conspiracy theory video?
Shane
Dawson.
Dawson.
Shane Dawson.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen it?
I watch all of them.
No, Candy showed me clips of him before. I've never sat down. and
Love
watched it.
Shane Dawson.
Apparently, he's making another one, and it's coming out in a month,
Thought it was gonna be with Jeffree Star.
and it's gonna be an hour and a half long.
All of his things are hour long.
Really?
Well, now he makes movies, but not. That's why he doesn't post as much anymore. Because
Yeah.
he takes it so seriously. I
And
love that.
guarantee you, he makes a lot of money off of
He's
it.
so smart with it. He's so funny.
He does his research. Yeah,
He's
I would hope so.
the Chuck E. Cheese stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go into that just all right, let's wing it.
But
Yeah, that would suck. Thing is about to go out. Second
God,
law
is
of
this almost done?
motion
Can it
is
not be almost done?
the law of acceleration.
Dog,
Did I
are you
not say
seriously
that?
looking over those laws right now?
Well,
What's
Caden's
the
asked.
question? What are the questions now? There was something else I wanted to think about. This is really bothering me now.
Camera's dying, so I'm gonna have to
That's
change
so
that out in a
weird that
second.
you brought that up because I was talking about that the other day.
Really?
That happens to me
Second.
all the time. I'll be thinking about something and I'll be like, oh, whatever. And then it'll come up in a
Yeah.
feed or somebody will talk about it. It's I
I'm
live in a
convinced I'm
simulation.
psychic.
I live in a simulation. There's
No,
no.
I'm convinced I'm psychic sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of stuff.
Elijah Jordan asked, what's the scariest thing you have done? Walk down my hallway.
Dog?
Pitch black.
The rope course?
That's
in
the
South Carolina?
scariest thing you've done?
No, that's not what I mean. But as far as genuinely
Scariest
fearing
thing.
for your safety, that was pretty scary. Scary.
That was pretty scary.
Getting in a car accident.
Have you been in a car?
Spencer, he crashed. You never saw that?
No, I
He
didn't.
crashed
heard about it.
literally the first day he got to drive. He was taking
in
me
his
home.
truck.
He did a left. That's why I'm like so like edgy in the car now, because I just like, I don't know. I get so I can like feel it every time there's a left turn. I'm like, because literally it was like 11 or something at night, and he was taking me home, and Jesse and Miguel were in the back of his truck, and then this car like was going straight, and he was not supposed to. You're supposed to wait for the car to go straight. Yeah, you're not supposed to just go. And I was like, Spencer,
fool.
I said, Spencer, wait. And then he was like, it's green. And then we got hit. And it was a low car into his big truck. I don't know how the guy didn't die. Like, I'm still so confused.
That'd be so
because, like, it hit so, like, it hit through, his truck was like I forgot what they called it. Like,
Spencer would get charged for that. Yeah. The dude, like, flew through his windshield or something.
I don't know how he did it, but I think the guy was drunk, too. So it was, like, a whole thing.
The guy was drunk, too, or the guy was drunk? The guy was drunk, not Spencer.
I didn't say that. Did I?
Nobody was drunk in Spencer's car. Not fools.
I don't know what the scariest thing is. I've also.
And I felt the car go through the car, so I was scared.
Oh, that would be. Yep.
And like how like big his truck is and how little that car was, I'm just confused.
Last December I got into a car accident and I spun out, and it was on the interstate.
That was
Absolutely
December?
not.
And
I
I was
feel like
spinning
that was like
out,
a week ago.
and I could see the oncoming traffic coming towards me.
Oh my gosh!
And they were coming at like 55 miles an hour, and it was like I literally might be dead. Like this literally might be my last 5 seconds on Earth.
Oh my god!
Like it was a scary feeling.
I don't mess with the interstate.
I don't know if it's the scariest thing I've ever done, but that's
I don't know
the scariest thing
I've
that's ever
ever
happened to me. But Madison Susky says scariest dream. I don't know.
I had one the other night where I literally got shot 3 times in the head and then shot on my side, and it was so realistic. I thought it actually happened because like the like last shot that like killed me, it was like all white and stuff. Like everything like turned white and everything muffled, and I was like, I'm actually dead. Then I woke up, so I wasn't dead.
Died in your sleep.
It was so
What if
scary.
we all three of us just died at the same time in a different world, and then so we all got sent to this world?
Like, what's that called?
Reincarnation.
Yeah, reincarnation.
Well, there's
That's
like
it
a whole
for
thing
that's it
about,
for my questions anyway. So, go on.
like your best friend could be like your
Dog
sister
in a past
from
life.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Candace, do you have any questions? No, because it didn't post. Here we go. Here we go.
What if it did?
All right, you guys ready for this?
No.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start at first grade level questions.
You don't have any questions from Instagram?
I need to delete this. How do I delete it?
I got like 4, but they were all like they're all
I
like
don't know how to
jokes.
delete it.
Yeah. Okay.
I might post it.
First grade. All right. The first Thanksgiving was celebrated by Native Americans and what other group of people?
Pilgrims.
Okay.
I already don't know the rest.
From which country did Mexico gain its independence in the 19th century?
I don't know.
Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Spain.
Yep. Who invented the light bulb?
Promise.
Edison.
Yep. Which language is most widely spoken in South America?
South
I
America?
don't
Yep.
know. American.
Spanish.
Yep, Spain. Hold up. No? Alright, so we're going up to second grade. Okay.
Oh God.
What are the 3 branches of the United States government?
Judicial.
That is one.
Oh my God.
Executive.
That is one.
And it starts with an S.
Supreme.
No.
That's
It doesn't start with an S.
what does it start with?
L.
Legislative.
Which war was fought between the North and Which war was fought between the North and the South regions of the United States?
I don't know.
The North and the South.
I seriously don't know
United
anything
States.
about history.
Dog.
The
Free the slaves.
right.
I don't know.
The Civil War. There you go, Ken.
Oh, I thought you meant the 2 sides. I was gonna say the civil.
I got it.
I thought you meant the 2. I thought you
I
meant
got
the 2
it.
divisions.
That's all.
Yeah, the Civil War.
What was the alignment?
What was the alliance between
Lila.
Italy, Japan, and Germany during World War II? What was it called?
I learned about that this year and I literally don't know. But I know I learned about it.
Are we in second grade?
Okay, I don't know if I learned this in second grade, but
I learned that this year.
it is the I don't know.
True.
Axis powers.
Oh, I forgot
I've
about
never
that,
heard
but
that.
I
But mine.
learned that this year. Throw a fit.
What city was the first to be attacked by an atomic bomb? Give me a nice little hint. It's in Japan.
Hiroshima.
Okay, third grade.
Is this all history? Because I don't
It's
know.
just questions. So. Julius Caesar was the emperor of
History.
what empire?
Ottoman. Ottoman.
Stupid. No. The Roman Empire.
Obviously.
We're gonna go straight up to fifth grade.
God.
I literally asked you these.
Not the
Today.
same questions.
Yes, these ones, the fifth grade ones. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I
forgot
wasn't.
them.
Mhm.
Yep.
I wasn't listening.
The what was the name? That's literally what it says. What was the name of the last queen of France?
Queen
Mary
Elizabeth.
Antoinette.
Yep.
Which one?
Queen Elizabeth.
No, Mary Antoinette.
Damn.
Stupid. The region known as the Fertile Crescent is located in present day.
Not the moon. I figured that out.
We were on the struggle bus earlier with this question.
I really forgot.
Yeah, these are
Like
stupid
moon.
questions. I don't like these ones. Okay,
Wait, what does it start with? Maybe I can remember.
M-E. That's not the first two letters, it's two words. It's like
Medieval.
Middle East.
Sure.
I would not have gotten that. It's off. Or no, it's not. I'm lying. I thought it
It's
was.
still on.
Yeah, I didn't see the red for like a second.
Dog, I would literally never know this. In which decade did Hong Kong revert from British rule?
10.
Dog, I don't like these. 1840.
The 1990s.
Really?
Thank God
Yeah.
I was close.
Well, there's more? Oh, baby. Well, there is different sections.
These are cheeks.
All right,
So
all
it
right.
was just history? Are you
Yes,
kidding me?
this is the sciences.
I'm not good at
We're
that
going straight to
either.
fifth grade. The Earth is at least how many billion years old? At least how many?
This was a bonus question for me last year in chemistry.
14.
Really? 4. 4 billion.
Oh, so same number.
What are the three states of matter?
Liquid, solid,
Yes.
and gas.
Animals without backbones are known as.
Invertebrates.
Yep. Mathematics.
Yes.
I'm crushing this right now.
Hexagon has how many sides?
6.
You know what? I'm just gonna say
A father has 7 daughters and $100. If he wants to give each daughter an equal amount of money, rounding to the nearest dollar, how much?
100 divided by 7.
Yeah.
I have to do long division for that. Or no, I don't. He can give them $12.
Rounding to the nearest dollar.
Wait, that was 7. What's 7 times 13? I don't know what 7 times 13 is. Something with a 1 at the end.
101. So they can.
So it is 12 something?
So I'll say 13.
$14.
Wait. I'm confused.
Oh yeah, it's 91. 17 times.
Okay.
So
What
you
number?
Or 7 times. Yeah.
What number is the
Numbers.
Roman numeral XVI?
16.
XVI? What?
16.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's 16.
That's stupid. So just show me how stupid I am.
How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms?
No, I literally don't know.
1.
1 million. Stupid.
I'm an idiot.
Alright, last one we're going to ask. It's kind of a science one.
Kind
The energy of a moving object is called.
of. Wow.
Inertia.
No,
I don't know.
no.
What does it start with?
That will give it away so fast.
No, what does it start with?
Okay.
I don't know. I gave it away so fast.
Okay, you know what?
Repeat the question one more time.
The energy of a moving object
Kinetic.
is called.
Kinetic energy, yeah.
Welcome to the show.
There you go. Kansas is on the board.
Shut up.
Alright.
Dang.
Well, that was it for the session of questions, and we're at an hour podcast.
We made it. So we could stop right now.
We can stop right now, but we can go on for like 10 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it has flying by.
Flown.
Oh,
Flown.
just you saying we can go on for 10 more minutes there. You know what pisses me off so much?
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning and
And
you're
you
like,
feel
oh,
sick.
you're like, first of all, yes, but you're like, all right, well, I got like 20 more minutes to lay down, and you literally feel like you blink and then you look at your phone again, and it's like,
That's
7:35.
me.
yep, it's like,
Every
here we
day.
go. That
Mhm.
sucks.
That's a dangerous game.
Except it does it with hours for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
She blinks
It's
and
like
it's
4 a.m. and then all of a sudden it's 6 and I get
she
confused.
blinks. Well, it hasn't died yet, but
Oh, I don't even feel like running back down to
I don't either.
I feel like I'm at my
completely
house.
forgot.
And me too.
Yeah, shout out Lily. It's really nice of her.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know
What?
if we can start shouting out her kids. But,
What
Gladys'
kids?
daughter is the cutest.
yeah, she has a
Little baby.
how old is she?
I don't know.
Like
Maybe
Four?
like
3.
No.
No, not 4. Like, yeah, like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Little psychic.
But, yeah, she's the cutest kid I've ever seen.
She really is. She's always got that like binky, and
She
has,
said-
like, she has her little hat on all the time. She is the cutest kid I've ever seen, and she likes me most. So
Shoot.
the other day she came into IHOP the other night
Oh.
because Gladys' husband brought her in, and she like Gladys walked out like from her office area, and she like saw me. And she was like, "Oh, are you gonna say hi to Isaiah?" And she was like, oh. I was like, "That's cute." She was like, and then Jerry comes and she was like, "You gonna say hi to Jerry?" And she was like, and I called Gladys like,
It's true.
Well, it's because he chased her earlier.
well,
Like
Not
in a.
this,
but this
This was
story
prior to
happened like
today.
No, but like, I get it.
like she just knew it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. She said.
She's
it.
like,
She was
Yeah.
laughing. It wasn't like a.
No.
Yeah, she was, it wasn't like she was,
That's what it was. That's what it
Big
looks
Dipper's like, oh, hell yeah.
I turned into the beast. Big Dipper's like, too much energy, dog. Just
It
like,
takes some of that
shit.
shit. My hands are nuts. Okay, see?
This has been a good podcast. This is a humdinger.
Okay.
told me to breathe.
Kids are getting worked up. Kids were talking. Kids is like,
Watch us like breathe, breathe.
They have prom tomorrow. So how's that gonna be?
I honestly forgot, but prom is
I
gonna
bring
be
it up.
really fun. I am pumped.
You pumped?
super duper.
I'm super duper pumped right now, dude.
I'm sad I didn't go to.
Mom's granddaddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in. Dude, I'm walking in there.
Hold on, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Hold on, I'm gonna get kicked out the door to notice how this problem. He's gonna, yeah. They're gonna be like, please get out. I'm gonna be like, Isaiah.
I'm sad I didn't go to after prom.
I want to walk in there and actually do that.
Oh, I
like,
know.
no one knows who we are at all.
Because
We're
I
just
was
like, yeah.
I would have done that if no one knew too.
Like, who's in that now?
It's fucking prom, dog.
People in the middle are like,
Did you hear?
Jerry's here.
You imagine people come up to like, oh, this I'd be like,
That'd be sweet.
yes, I'm
That'd be pretty cool. All of my 73 subscribers.
Oh, is it all people you know? Or have you gotten like random ones?
It's all people I know. We're not there yet.
Oh.
Actually, there was somebody that commented on a video. I don't know who it is because I don't know names for the life of me. They were named. Let me look it up. Give you a shout out real quick. Olivia Johannes, I think.
Elliot's girlfriend. It's literally, that's Elliot's girlfriend. It's Elliot's
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Olivia Johannes. Yep. So shout out Elliot's girlfriend.
She texted me today and she was like, because she was watching the one with Jag, and she was like, I'm confused. The kid in this, is he in college? And I was like, yeah, he goes UNO. And she was like, lol, okay. I was like,
Good
She
talk.
commented Hitler. Zay.
His hair
What
does
the
not
fuck?
look
No.
pink.
It didn't really look pink in the video, but it is.
It looked
It is a
bright
faint pink in
red.
general.
Yeah. Elliot's hair is bright red, dog.
Same.
Yes.
My brother's hair is like the color of the sea on Jerry's jersey.
Oh, I think you said the seat.
I don't know about all that. That's really deep. But
Oh, it is
I feel like
red.
that's a lot.
you know,
It's a red boy.
Red boy.
we're at an hour and 5, so should
5
probably
more.
start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
No.
This is actually gonna be the 2-hour long.
24
podcast.
hour long.
Yeah, you went upstairs like get something.
And
we
I
were
came
like we
up
should
with that idea.
we should stream one for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Have sleeping as like an hour of it.
Yeah. Also.
Me.
But we have to do it in just like one
That is
person.
mood. I do that all the time. Relatable. Sleeping.
You ever
Only
just
Love
stream
it.
your life? I've been streaming for 9 years straight. Could you imagine just streaming your life?
Ever
That'd
seen,
be so good.
The Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Have you ever thought you were
Have you
in
never
the
seen the
Truman
Truman
Show?
Show?
I don't think
So,
so.
have you ever heard anything about it?
I just now.
Basically, they built a dome around this. Like, they built a dome, and it looks like a world, but it's like only
Is it
like
a-
a small part. They put this baby in there, and they
Wait, is this real?
no.
No.
It's
No.
a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
And
it's
is
a
it
Truman with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Because
And
he does it filming something? Or they film him? I don't know.
Yeah, and they
he
film
does,
his
he does
entire
it know.
life.
He
Something
does
with
it
the
know.
kitchen. Am I making
Yeah.
that up?
Like, he goes to the kitchen. He's like about to stab his wife, just to like prove that something's going on, because his wife is like, "Do something," looking at directly at a camera,
Really?
and that's how he finds
So
out.
yes, I've seen it a little bit.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Yeah, he finds out, and then he says, "In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good night." It's like iconic.
So I've only seen that part.
Actually, I want to ask, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Get Out.
Really?
It's so good.
I
It's so
actually-
like, there's so many like hints and stuff in it of
It-
like things. Like, what do you call like just.
Jordan Peele's like,
It's
watch the entire movie. There's gonna be hints sprinkled throughout.
It's not even like
There's gonna be
hints. It's like hidden messages. There's hidden messages in it.
There's a
and that's
lot.
what I like.
There's a lot of foreshadowing throughout the entire.
Yeah, so like when you rewatch it, you're like, oh, that's what he meant. Like
Mhm.
he brought
And
it
yeah,
out here.
and the hidden messages. I'm just
Yeah.
not really. Yeah, like
That's why I want to see
society
Us
and stuff.
because they have all these. I watch all the. I basically already watched the movie. I think I don't know.
Yeah,
But they
both
talk
directed
about
by
all
Jordan
the-
Peele.
Yeah. He's really good at it because it's like scary, but it's like
It's cool.
creepy.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Well,
How would we do? I'm so.
recording. We're about to wrap up now. Papillion. Okay, we're almost done, I promise.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, well, that's good. Alright.
What?
We're at an hour now.
You gonna do that for them?
An hour and 10 minutes.
You gotta get the iconic of like you're setting it up thing.
Alright, so we're gonna cut that out.
Like, come out,
No, we're not.
just
We're
like-
gonna keep it.
Okay, we're gonna keep it.
No, we're not.
But yeah, Jordan Peele is a mastermind. He's
He's
really,
so good.
really great director. I
So
really enjoy
smart, and he makes it funny too.
Yeah, Key and Peele are funny.
Yeah.
it. Alright, well, an hour and 9 minutes, so
I'll be back.
I think that's gonna
That
do
was
it for
a
this
good one.
podcast. It was
I
a
think that was
humdinger.
It went too fast.
Shout out
so-
Cadence.
Okay, Cadence isn't about
Sure.
that.
Shout out Cadence.
Shout out Gladdy. Shout out Efren.
Shout out Dave.
Shout out kids.
Shout out.
Mr. McGreevy, if you ever watch it, because I don't even care. McGreevy's a good guy.
That book that we were reading earlier, the amount of times it said
It's a
words
boner.
that I didn't want to hear.
It said that word so
Like 30
many
times that it went through every single person that read it, I'm pretty sure.
The real,
Real life of a part-time Indian.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's about the kid who like grew up on a reservation.
And he has something wrong with
I've heard about it, yeah.
Whatever.
So
but,
many inappropriate.
the guy was
stuff.
like, don't, what is it? Was it books? It was
Yeah.
books. He's like, don't books just give you a boner, bro? And it was like,
I hated every.
dude, I
Everyone that was
crying.
reading it was just like, it was really
Alright,
unfunny.
well, that's a good ending. Alright, guys, thanks for watching part 4 of the Raunchy podcast. I appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you wanted to see all the secret planted little sprinkled things.
The energy.
Shout out Cadence,
the
shout
good
out
vibes.
the energy from the Big Dipper.
From me.
And,
Good
It's like,
vibes.
And Cadence will be back.
Oh,
Hopefully with Nina.
Hold up. Hold up.
And,
Absolutely not.
Ready?
and
Better not.
catch on
Oh
there.
my god.
there it is.